me or you don't know me, whenever Tottenham play pretty poorly, I always have a bit of swig of vodka to make me forget. Sadly this week I couldn't find a bottle big enough to forget that shambles of a game. I don't really know where to begin. We looked lethargic, half asleep, not wanting to be there, ready to go home and have a nap. That's how bad it was. And to be fair, at moments I thought we were napping on the pitch as well. At the start we had a few good shots. I think there was one from Dele, which I think Sonny should have slipped through to Kane, but obviously by the time he managed to get out of his feet in the first half, Kane was offside. So obviously he passes to Dele. Dele has a strike. Pickford has a strong save. Obviously there was another one from Matt Doherty, which I thought he was going to score on his debut. I was dreaming, obviously. There was a lovely little flick from Harry Kane over the dink of Everton's back line to Doherty. All I think Doherty needed to do was smash it far post, but no, he goes for the side footer and pretty much straight at Pickford. But it was another strong save from Pickford. I think the most hairiest moment of all, there was quite a few bum twitching moments when Davies decided to, I don't even know what he was thinking at this point. He didn't really have any option going forward. So then he decides to swivel and cross the ball across pitch. Sadly, doesn't really aim it very well and gives it to Richarlison. Toby at this moment is trying to cover. Obviously Matt Doherty's already bombed up the pitch. So literally it just leaves Richarlison to skip over Toby, which he manages to do. Manages to go round a charging Lloris, literally looked like a bull in a china shop, charging out like a madman. Manages to take it round Hugo, and then all he's got to do really is slot it in the net. I don't really know what he's thinking. I don't think he was composed on the ball as he smashes it straight out and hits the side netting. I mean, he could have stopped, took a touch, pinged it back at the back of the box to an awaiting player in an Everton shirt, but sadly it was a chance that Everton really missed. And after that I thought, oh my god, we might actually get a bit lucky today, Spurs. Sadly, second half that all went to pot. And I must admit, it was a brilliant header from Calvert-Lewin. Obviously, we give away another silly foul, which Spurs just kept doing all over the park all day, every day in this game. It was annoying me. I think if I had a shot every time we made a rash challenge or a stupid tackle that obviously led to a free kick to Everton, I'd be drunk by the end of it. So like I say, you get the ball out wide, Everton ping the ball in. I think it was Digne with a brilliant ball. And for us, Dyer doesn't even want to challenge it. He just lets Calvert-Lewin jump like a salmon, heads it, and it hits the back of the net in the corner. I mean, us Tottenham fans, we hated Eric Dyer as a CDM, and I'm really struggling to like him as a centre-back. You've got to be challenges for those sort of balls. I mean, the first thing that really annoyed me, I don't know whether Everton fan knows or not, but the first thing we did was moan that the free kick wasn't taken back a few paces. I mean, that just kind of highlights we've gone from a weak mentality to a sulking one, which is fabulous.
Hi there, Sava from a Spursy podcast. In regards to the Tottenham Everton game yesterday, look, I'll be really honest. From the moment I saw Everton's midfield, I did think Spurs would be in trouble. Spurs, unfortunately, we haven't identified what's needed. We're going into this, into this year with players like Winks, Sissoko, Højbjerg. It's not good enough. It's mid-table. And to be fair, Everton, and it pains me to say it because, I don't want to see anyone doing well other than Spurs, but you've gone out and made 3 fantastic signings. You've got the ball winner, and the defensive midfield powerhouse in terms of Allen, who just sat in front of the back four, brilliant footballer. You've got Decore, who's just, the epitome of a box-to-box athlete. Big, strong, good on the ball, drives forward, gets tackles in. And then you've got Rodriguez, who, all these fans who keep telling me that he won't cut it in the Premiership, look, he's a class act, and class acts cut it everywhere. He dictated play, got on the ball, spread the play, had a couple of digs. I mean, he was very, very impressive. Spurs were flat. It was sluggish. Unfortunately, I don't see a lot from us this season. I don't see where the goals are coming from. I don't think that there is a single ounce of creativity across the entire squad. We've got players like Lo Celso and Ndombele that a lot of fans are clinging on to in the hope that they're creative, but they're not creative in the way that a Christian Eriksen is, the way a Bruno Fernandes is, a James Rodriguez, out and out creative forces. From that point of view, we struggled, we didn't create. Son had a few good moments against Coleman in the first half, but didn't really get past him. Mora was non-existent. Dele Alli was non-existent for me, kept giving the ball away. From that point of view, I thought Everton were good money for the win. I hate to admit it, but you were very, very impressive. Calvert-Lewin was good. Richarlison was just a constant threat.
Get fucking Allen off and get Tom Davis on and go and win the game.
What's up? I tried to do this earlier, but couldn't quite do it because it started raining where I was at, right? But today, oh my goodness, today, I didn't expect the starting lineup that I saw, so I was totally stoked about that, like completely. So anyway, Jordan Pickford played it. He's playing for his job right now, so let's give him a break for a week, just 1 week. Let's give him a break. I'm not saying totally accept him back in the end, but let's give him a break. Back line, pretty flawless. Midfield, out of this world. Allen, class. Decore, we know what he's capable of. Gomez in an advanced role with the freedom to do whatever. Rocked his ass off. Richarlison, fast as fuck, still doing his normal thing. Fucking boy gets kicked up every weekend. Nobody gets a card for it. It is what it is. James Rodriguez. Oh, my dear. When I say royalty, fucking class, dude. I mean, right now, here I have Manchester United fans, Chelsea fans, Manchester City fans, red shit fans. You know, we don't say those words. But all begging me for this player. Like, you're not going to get him. Because you don't have Don Carlo. Calvert-Lewin, great header. Loved it. I would still like a Ciro Immobile or the guy from Torino, or even a Costa up there just to split time with finesse and out-and-out striker. But you know what? Today's performance was great. I loved it. First time beating Spurs at home since 2012. Thumbs up. Professor Don Carlo, thumbs up. 10 for that performance today for the whole team. Seamus Coleman was a beast. Dean, great ball for the goal. Keane and Mina, solid. Sorry, Mason Holgate comes back from injury. He does not get an automatic start. But anyway, from Bermuda. Preparing for a hurricane. Some bitch named Paulette. I don't know, we'll be alright. We're just gonna knock her, headbutt her ass the fuck out of here as usual. So, yeah. Talk to you mañana, tomorrow. Peace.
So basically, guys, I'm just going to talk about the match. You know, me on the channel to talk about the match. Well, first of all, my name is Cal Bluntle. You'll know me from the comments and just chatting on the live streams. But yeah, well, like I said, I'm talking about the match today, about the phenomenal 1-0 win against Tottenham. A great win. A win that boosts the confidence of the players. All players, even Sigurdsson, Davies, players that don't perform, but this boosts the performance of the players that does perform. Like Richie, like Dom, consistent players. It's a great win, a good win. It's a top side for all we played. I thought we had about 70 minutes of the match where we just controlled the game. The quick passes from Alan to Core, James was with the quick passes, was good. Very, very good controlled performance. There's 3 players that I mentioned, that just stood out. James Rodriguez, Alan and Decore. James was the dictated. He was the dictator, dictated the pace, dictated where the ball was going, dictated just the flow of the general flow of the game. If he wanted to slow the play down, he'd slow it down. If he wanted to quick it up, he'd quick the game up. That's how good this player is. That's how good he is as a player. He's a world-class player. You know, when he proved yesterday, you know, Dele Alli is one of the best midfielders in the Premier League, one of the best number 10s, and James, in the first 5 minutes, did more than Ali did until he came off in the second half. He did more than any of them Tottenham midfielders, even the defensive ones, in the first 12 minutes, 15 minutes. I thought Toffee, the standout man. He was defensively strong. Got the ball, picked the ball up, looked forward. Every time he won the ball, he was looking forward, looking where to go, looking for the pass with James, Allen, Richarlison, Dom. He's always looking where to go. That's what you need. We don't have that in Delph. We don't have that in Davies. They always go back, slow down attacks. He wants to get the attack faster and faster. Cause real problems. And he was a brick, and he really helped out Yerry and Seamus. The other man, Alan, that kid is something special. He's 29, he's strong, he's good on the ball, calm on the ball, doesn't give away the ball, doesn't lose a man. If he's going to go to him and he's going to get the ball back. And he was phenomenal. That's the best midfield performance as a duo I've seen since Garner and Gomez. From Alan and Decore, and then 2 centre mids, CDM spots if you want to call it that. Strong, played well. Now talking about Gomez, he was phenomenal. That's the Gomez that we know he can do. When he's on his best, he causes problems. He's smart, he's strong, he's so technically gifted that he can find passes, find even shots. Like, he just knows where to go. And that's what we've needed from him. We needed that performance last year. But the new midfielders with Gomez and Allen and Decore, I think that's going to make Gomez a better player. Just such a better player. Digne was phenomenal. Best left back on planet Earth. Fuck Andy Robertson, the Muppet. Digne was phenomenal. Didn't lose the ball. They couldn't get past him. I don't think they might have twice, but Mina and Keane were there. So that's the case of being a fullback. You got to get up and you're going to want to cause problems, and he does that perfectly. And the cross for Dom was phenomenal. Dom is a player that needs service, and we've lacked that. He hasn't got. For me, Dom hasn't got the wingers that he had this season. Last season he had Iwobi, you can't cross. Walcott can't really cross that well either. The wingers couldn't cross. We've got that now in James. He can cross, he looks smart, and Digne, he's a fullback, and he made that cross. That was a cross that you expect from a 20 assist. Someone who's going to get 20 assists this season, I made like a world-class midfielder kind of cross. But Digne did that at left back. That was standout, and the finish from Dom was phenomenal. Good header. Lewis couldn't save it. The last talk is Pickford. Now that boy has been terrible. Since he signed, I've never liked Pickford. I didn't want him. I didn't want to sell Rob Les, but we did. We brought in Pickford. I don't rate Pickford. I think he's too emotionally into the game. He'll give the ball away. He'll get emotionally invested. He'll make mistakes. He's not passionate, but he makes mistakes. He gets angry easily, and he gives away stupid chances. And then he smiles when he gives the ball away. But a great win. Just to finish off, great win, great performance. And I just want to say thanks for having me on. And for the rest of the season, up the Toffees.